kids, are you ready to go to work? My dad would ask my three siblings and I at the dinner table many summer evenings when we were growing up. I recall being about 5 years old at the time, and I was always excited to be Daddy's helper. Our work involved dragging hoses as far across the field as we could get them, then filling up buckets of water and carefully going down the rows of pine trees to give them the much needed drink of water they needed in the summer heat. The trees were just tiny little sticks at the time, but we knew they needed that precious water if they were going to grow and survive to become the windbreak we wanted on the edge of our farm. Summer after summer, if we didn't get timely rains, my siblings and I would repeat this watering ritual with my dad. Sometimes we'd have to pull weeds along the tree rows as well, which was definitely not as fun as watering. But my dad would remind us that our job was important because trees were important. And amazingly, with all that effort, as I grew, the trees grew too. And so did my appreciation for trees. Today, the many trees we have planted are now taller than I am. And as I reflect on what a tree does for me, 3 C's come to mind. The first C is comfort. When I think of trees, I smile at the idea of sitting under a big shady tree on a hot summer day, or hiking through the gorgeous pine and aspen trees near my home in the Black Hills. I see my family gathered around the Christmas tree, celebrating traditions and making memories. Yes, trees bring me comfort. Additionally, trees in our windbreak bring us comfort by blocking the wind from our farmstead and holding back snow in the winter months. Trees shade our livestock during the summer and give them shelter during storms. And trees offer important year-round habitat for birds, insects, and wildlife. Trees keep us all comfortable by providing lumber for buildings, furniture, and firewood. And we can't forget the many comfort foods we enjoy from trees. Apples, oranges, cherries, walnuts, and even chocolate is derived from the cacao tree. The second C that trees offer me and you is conservation. The big, beautiful branches of trees give off oxygen, which helps clean our air. Trees also capture dust and airborne particles, which helps to reduce smog. You could say trees are the lungs of our planet. Trees also store carbon, which helps to reduce the concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. And the massive underground root system of trees helps hold soil together to prevent erosion and landslides. Finally, I want to remind you of a third important C provided by trees, and that is a sense of calm. Take a moment and think about your favorite tree memory. Maybe it's the scent of a pine tree or a tall cottonwood with its leaves shimmering in the summer breeze. Perhaps it's the bright yellow leaves of an aspen tree dotting the side hill in the fall. As you thought of these scenes, did you feel yourself relax? It's possible. Research shows that within minutes of being surrounded by trees, our blood pressure drops, our heart rate slows, and our brainwave patterns slow down. Trees are calming. They block and absorb sound and soften the harsh outline of city buildings and pavements. Trees can inspire us to spend time outdoors, to marvel at the network of branches, and to enjoy their colorful displays throughout the year. Most importantly, during this unusual COVID-19 pandemic and time of social distancing, trees have provided a calming metaphor for strength. After listening to the national news one night and hearing challenging stories about the coronavirus, the anchorman concluded with a quote by J. Willard Marriott, who said, "Good timber does not grow with ease. The stronger the wind, the stronger the trees." End quote. He concluded, "We are a nation of good timber." This reminded me to appreciate the family roots and foundation I have, to be a strong trunk for others to lean on, and to stretch my branches skyward in the anticipation of better days ahead. So, to answer the question, what does a tree do for me? A tree provides comfort, conservation, and calm. And just as I learned those many years ago, watering tiny little trees with my dad and my siblings, may we always remember that time spent among trees is time never wasted. A tree makes our world a better place for me and you, for today and tomorrow.